Language Foundations Vocabulary Flashcards, helping you achieve understanding.
A traveler who accompanies you. Be a companion to somebody. A friend who is frequently in the company of another. Drinking companions. One paid to accompany or assist or live with another. A traveler who accompanies you. A communist sympathizer, but not a member of the Communist Party. A traveler who accompanies you. A communist sympathizer, but not a member of the Communist Party. Be present or associated with an event or entity. Be a companion to somebody. Perform an accompaniment to. Go or travel along with. A social or business visitor. The room was a mess because he hadn't expected company. Be a companion to somebody. The state of being with someone. He missed their company. A band of people associated temporarily in some activity. The company of cooks walked into the kitchen. Organization of performers and associated personnel, especially theatrical. The traveling company all stayed at the same hotel. Crew of a ship including the officers, the whole force or personnel of a ship. An institution created to conduct business. He started the company in his garage. A social gathering of guests or companions. The house was filled with company when I arrived. A unit of firefighters including their equipment. A hook and ladder company. Small military unit, usually 2 or 3 platoons. Be a companion to somebody. Make a logical or causal connection. Keep company with, hang out with. He associates with strange people. A degree granted by a 2-year college on successful completion of the undergraduate's course of studies. A friend who is frequently in the company of another. Bring or come into association or action. Any event that usually accompanies or is closely connected with another. First was the lightning and then its thunderous associate. A person who joins with others in some activity or endeavor. He had to consult his associate before continuing. A person with subordinate membership in a society, institution, or commercial enterprise. Associates in the law firm bill at a lower rate than do partners. Having partial rights and privileges or subordinate status. An associate member. A friend who is frequently in the company of another. Comrades in arms. Used as a term of address for those male persons engaged in the same movement. Greetings, comrade. A fellow member of the Communist Party. Usually followed by, with, well informed about or knowing thoroughly. Familiar with the complex machinery. Having mutual interests or affections, of established friendship. On familiar terms. A spirit, usually in animal form, that acts as an assistant to a witch or wizard. A friend who is frequently in the company of another. A person attached to the household of a high official, as a pope or bishop, who renders service in return for support. Well known or easily recognized. A familiar figure. Within normal everyday experience. Common and ordinary, not strange. Familiar ordinary objects found in every home. One of a pair. One eye was blue but its fellow was brown. A man who is the lover of a man or woman. A person who is member of one's class or profession. He sent email to his fellow hackers. A friend who is frequently in the company of another. An informal form of address for a man. Say, fellow, what are you doing? A boy or man. There's a fellow at the door. A member of a learned society. He was elected a Fellow of the American Physiological Association. A person who changes location. A person who changes location. A family of similar musical instrument playing together. Go together. Keep company with, hang out with. Keep company. The husband or wife of a reigning monarch. Keep company with, hang out with. She affiliates with her colleagues. A subordinate or subsidiary associate. A person who is affiliated with another or with an organization. A subsidiary or subordinate organization that is affiliated with another organization. Network affiliates. Join in an affiliation. The two colleges affiliated. Keep company with, hang out with. Arrange or order by classes or categories. A member of the Religious Society of Friends founded by George Fox. The Friends have never called themselves Quakers. A person who backs a politician or a team, etc. They are friends of the library. An associate who provides cooperation or assistance. A person with whom you are acquainted. We are friends of the family. A person you know well and regard with affection and trust. He was my best friend at the university. Someone who waits on or attends to the needs of another. Something that can be used as an official medium of payment. A boat for communication between ship and shore. Physically untoughened. Tender feet. Propose a payment. Hurting. The tender spot on his jaw. A formal proposal to buy at a specified price. Make tender or more tender as by marinating, pounding, or applying a tenderizer. Tenderize meat. Having or displaying warmth or affection. A tender glance. Used a boats, inclined to heel over easily under sail. Ship that usually provides supplies to other ships. Car attached to a locomotive to carry fuel and water. Easy to cut or chew. Tender beef. Given to sympathy or gentleness or sentimentality. A tender heart. Make a tender of, in legal settlements. Offer or present for acceptance. Of plants, not hardy, easily killed by adverse growing condition. Tender green shoots. Young and immature. At a tender age. Someone who waits on or attends to the needs of another. A person who is present and participates in a meeting. He was a regular attender at department meetings. Someone who listens attentively. Someone who waits on or tends to or attends to the needs of another. A person who is present and participates in a meeting. Occurring with or following as a consequence. An excessive growth of bureaucracy, with attendant problems. An event or situation that happens at the same time as or in connection with another. Being present, at a meeting or event, etc. Attendant members of the congregation. A participant in a date. His date never stopped talking. Date regularly. Have a steady relationship with. The specified day of the month. What is the date today? A meeting arranged in advance. She asked how to avoid kissing at the end of a date. Stamp with a date. The package is dated November 24th. A particular day specified as the time something happens. The date of the election is set by law. Assign a date to. Determine the probable date of. Scientists often cannot date precisely archaeological or prehistorical findings. Go on a date with. Provide with a dateline. Mark with a date. She wrote the letter on Monday, but she dated it Saturday so as not to reveal that she procrastinated. Sweet edible fruit of the date palm with a single long woody seed. The particular day, month, or year, usually according to the Gregorian calendar, that an event occurred. He tried to memorize all the dates for his history class. The present. They are up to date. A participant in a date. Someone who escorts and protects a prominent person. The act of accompanying someone or something in order to protect them. Accompany or escort. Accompany as an escort. She asked her older brother to escort her to the ball. An attendant who is employed to accompany someone. A comrade, especially in Russian communism. A companion at play. A comrade, especially in Russian communism. A companion at play.
Become our student and get access to effective and free educational materials. Subscribe to our YouTube channel to become a part of our growing YouTube community and to learn English effectively.